Bum, 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 bum. Did it snow? It did not snow. It snowed a little bit yesterday. But, good morning, you guys. I just woke up. Like, actually, I woke up a while ago. But, honestly, being on my phone is a terrible, well, I can't remember. Like, a waste of time, kind of. Because I spent a lot of time this morning on my phone. And I wasn't even, like, I just laid in bed. And I was, like, on my phone, just scrolling through. And I was like, huh, this is terrible. Like, and I need to get up. So, I finally got up. And then I don't know, it's fine. But it's happy Thursday. Welcome to day 6, I believe. My lips are very, very dry. You can't tell, but so basically Sephora gives, like, you know, that monthly birthday whatever thing, and I just dropped it. Okay. So I decided to try this one out, and it was like a agave lip balm, and then I think I'm doing the scrub as well, but I tried this one out. And honestly, I am not a fan of balms because, like, I literally have to stick my finger in there to, like, put it on here, and it's hard. It's, like, not easy. But, I don't know, I feel like all my dry skin did, like, kind of just, like, peel off this morning when I went to, or maybe it was just, like, time for me, because, like, every couple of weeks, my skin tends to just, like, crack and peel and, like, kind of, like, rip off, and, I guess it's just, like, rejuvenate. That might be a little bit of TMI, but it's true. So I did try that yesterday, and so now, most of it is very, very smooth, but there are, like, bottom here, it's, like, very, very rough and dry. So yeah, okay, now I'm gonna get my page eyes, which is my minion costume somewhere here, because I'm freezing, and honestly this little thing is not doing great for me, so I'm gonna get my little onesie on, and I'll be right back. So I don't know what I want to have. Like, I don't know if I should just go for, like, a coffee or a hot cocoa, which I'm probably gonna do a hot cocoa. Oh my gosh, chill out. These are just, like, the extra ones I have, and then I don't know if I should also go for tea. I got stashed, I got some Zen, and I have a little bit of mint tea, but I don't know what I want, and it's, like, it's terrible. Like, I kind of wanted coffee, but I don't know. So I have, like, this hot chocolate as well, which is my Starbucks hot cocoa. Which one do I go for? I don't know if I really want anything specific. Morning blend, organic. This is breakfast. Let's go with morning. I'll go with this one, actually. Organic green tea, maybe. I don't know. Peru? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Oh, it took me a while. Okay, I'm sorry. Stick this in there. Go ahead. I got picked out my amazing. Hold on, let me start this up. My little elephant mug, which you can't even tell from here, or maybe you can a little bit, but there's, like, some gold decals on it, which I love, but it's not microwavable, which makes it a little sad, but it's okay. So I'm gonna have some coffee, and probably good. Let's go add some sugar and probably some hot cocoa to this. Well, I don't know what I want to eat for breakfast, so I'm thinking maybe, I was thinking about waffles, but I don't want to pull out my waffles, so maybe, like, pancakes, maybe? But we don't have, like, our instant Bisquick mix, so now I gotta figure out where our flour is, because honestly, I think like a lot of this is just over. That's rice flour, we don't have any of that. Is this it? Maybe, please? Yes, all-purpose flour, perfect. Okay, so I got like jars of, like, just random flours, but it's okay because it works. And I'm basically just gonna stick everything into my little. This is, like, honestly, like, a mixing cup because it works with everything. So I don't know, just how you do it, right? Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up, and then I don't know. Yeah, I'll show you guys in a second or two. Whatever. Bye. So I've got my ginger and chocolate pancake mix, which I'm going to just start dumping into here, and then I'm going to call it all good. Yeah? Yeah. Of course, my last pancake would be, like, ginormous, because look at this. It's, like, literally the inside of the pan. And the other ones are, like, normal-ish size, like, and then this one's, like, literally the size of the pan. I don't know. It's fine. We're going to make it work. But I'm going to grab this, finish it off, and then call it good. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Today, I actually posted an Instagram photo. I took it yesterday, and I posted it. And I'm going to show you guys it because it's, like, sorry. It's, like, right there. But, so this was a picture I posted yesterday, which was, like, the first time ever that I tried an aerial shot, and let me tell you, that was really, really scary. I felt my camera was going to follow me, but I basically wrote this thing where it says, inhale deeply, exhale slowly, and then just repeat, and honestly, that has been my motto for, I don't even know how long, but it's just, like, personal, and I wrote, like, a little spiel about it, and I didn't know how I was going to, like, you know, just put it out there, because, like, I couldn't, it was, like, past my bedtime kind of a thing, like, where I just, like, ready to just, like, pass out kind of a thing, and, I was just like typing it up and I'm like, I made so many spelling mistakes, and I'm like, I don't even know if this is like supposed to come out. But it was just like a reminder where, you know, for me to like remember to just like take a moment, stop, breathe, compose myself, get everything in order, and take a moment for myself. Because honestly, like, I mean, I know I've been saying it to you guys, but I've just been busy, like, and it's getting to me sometimes, and I try not make sure, okay, so I try not to make it, like, I try not to let it get to me, and it's just, like, it's hard, because sometimes it does get to you, and whether it is, like, you know, not just me doing a lot of things, but, like, you know, just having that stress of, like, you know, like the other day, like I had somebody talk behind my back about me. I found out yesterday who it was actually, which did not surprise me. So, I mean, I'm kind of over it now because I was like, okay, it's fine. But like that was added to me because, you know, and it shouldn't hurt you, like people's like negativity and things that they say about you, but it does get to you, and it's hard. But it's okay. So, and you really shouldn't get it, like, you know, let that get to you. But it's okay. But I basically just like have been having like a lot of stuff like come through like at me, and I was like, okay. And then even yesterday, like right after work, I was like back on the phone call with like, you know, these people who are planning this thing in March, and I don't even know if I can say this stuff or not, but I'm gonna say it just because like I don't know. But like basically like in March we have like this, you know, huge event kind of going on, and it's crazy because like, you know, things are changing here and there, and you know and I know it's because like it's like a reminder, and we're like everyone's like it's okay, don't worry about it. And we just have to remember like each other's like, you know, comments and stuff, because it's like, you know, we have like the stress of finals, we have like the traveling stress, we have like, it's like we're all in different time zones, and we have like, you know, work stress, we have family stress. It's just like it's all like kind of just, I don't know how to say it, but like it's just like we just have to remind each other. And she's like, and it's just like crazy because this other one who I'm working with, and she's kind of like the main head, because they're kind of just like, we run everything kind of by her, because she's kind of like in every single department. She kind of like does what I do, which is like when I'm like people ask me to do things, like I just bounce around. She's kind of like that person, but she like also like runs a whole show kind of thing, because she knows kind of like what's going on. So she does know what's going on. So it's like it's nice because she has like all these contacts and stuff. So like even though we're like, well, she's like up here, we're like right here, but her contacts and stuff are like over here and like a different committee, and it's just crazy. But it's nice just having her there, and it's so nice. And she's just like, you know, she's like, relax, don't worry about this, you don't have to have it done by today. Because I was like, honestly, when we on like phone calls this morning, just be like, hey, can you, like, it's just crazy. And then even like yesterday, like she's like, okay, we're switching hotels and everything, because it's just, they offered us a better deal, which was actually so nice. Like, I don't even know if I can say this, but like, we had 3 hotels. Like, I mean, they had like a 20+ hotels, and then we narrowed it down to 3, and then we got it down to 2 because of the area that we wanted to be in. And then we were like officially almost confirmed on setting it for this hotel. We're like, okay, we got this one. We're just gonna start like writing up, you know, a contract for them. And then yesterday she's like, hey, so the other hotel we had ended up calling us back and actually was saying that they were going to take out a lot of the fees that they were, initially costing us. And honestly, like, that hotel wasn't like terrible either. It was fine. However, the fees like per person, that was probably gonna add up, and it was mostly like for meals and everything, and then that was gonna just like actually just add up if we had more people. So we didn't want to do that. So we're like, okay, so we're gonna, but they actually took out that fee, which was so nice of them. And so I guess like we're deciding to actually switch over to them, but that was like so last minute last night. And I was like, okay, so I'm like, okay. And so I was like texting, I'm like, yeah, it's fine, like at work and everything, like on my break. And she's like, it's okay. And then she tried calling me, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm at work, I can't call you. Like, I didn't even answer because I didn't even hear my phone ring, kind of a thing. And it was until like after work. And luckily, like for her, because like she's like 3 hours behind me, so it was midnight for me, and then it was like 9 o'clock for her, so I guess for her it was great. I'm like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry. She's like, can I call you? And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. She's like, it won't take more than 5 minutes, and it really didn't. It was just like to run through, and she's like, don't worry about, you know, everything. And it was just so nice for her to like just say that, and like for me to hear it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I just need to take a breath of like just pause myself and gather my thoughts, because honestly, like I've been struggling. Like it's bad, like my mental health kind of a thing. It's like, oh my gosh, I have like so much going on. Like I feel like even the other day, like I was like, I think I forgot something, and I just could not remember what it was. And then I remembered it, and then I kind of forgot about it, and I don't even remember what it was. But it's just like I remember that, you know, it's okay to like take a pause in your life and just breathe it in. So like I'm like, inhale deeply, exhale slowly, and it's just a repeat. And I think I kind of like posted that one as my first stop before I wrote down my whole entire vlog spiel. Because I'm like, for anybody who does like randomly pass through, I don't care about the legs or anything, but people who just like pass through it and stuff, and they see that little phrase, I think it's just a nice reminder, because it's like, okay, I don't have to do this. It's like, I mean, I do have to do this, but it's like, okay, I can take a moment, pause it for myself, and just let it all go, kind of thing. Like, just like, I don't know, when you take a deep breath, it's like, okay, it's like you're removing a lot of that stress and that anxiety and whatever else is just building up in there. And for me, it was just like a little quick reminder kind of a thing. And I'm like, sorry, this is like taking long, but like that's honestly how I felt. And it was crazy. And honestly, like what I had pictured over there was like, you know, 50 things that were kind of going on. Actually, it's not even 50 things, but it felt like 50 things in my head. And honestly, what it is there isn't even like everything's not even pictured. But, you know, I have a fake camera because my camera was actually when I was taking a picture. And so I have like my first ever digital camera. I stuck it on like my little vlogging stand. And I'm like, hey, well, this is like representing Vlogmas. I did not have, my bullet journals actually was like covering my face. Let me like go through this real quick. So if this could be me, like this is literally it. So this, okay, let's get rid of this. This is like my Vlogmas kind of a thing where I like love to vlog and film. This is literally my current bullet journal, my event planning thing, which is like 3 pages, some of my school stuff. It's crazy. This is sleep because I've honestly been lacking in it and it's terrible, but honestly it's my dream supply because we're going to be doing that soon. This is like bullet journals, pens, papers, like of course a bunch of receipts and things to do that I need to get done. And this is of course my new bullet journal, which is going to be for next year. But I'm working on that as well as writing and reading, and just like for NaNoWriMo, like I was literally like writing like a crazy person. And I think some of like the ideas and stuff, like this is like my literally like my life book right here. And I'm going to somehow turn this life book from this year and put this into 2019's book in there, and honestly it's just a struggle. But this is a epitome of me where I'm like, I just need to like breathe. And honestly there's like so much stuff, like I could be wearing my work scrubs, but it didn't really go with the picture, so hold on, because like, you know, I have work going on too, and so like that's just like another thing that I put on. I didn't add my like Christmas hat and stuff too because like honestly it's just planning for like a million things, like finals coming up, and it's just like it's crazy because it's just like, it's like you have to just take a breath in, and I don't know, it's a lot. And I don't know, I definitely do try to do too much, and it's okay, but I mean, I'm gonna have to get it done eventually, but it's okay. And it's okay to take that moment and just let it all go. I gotta edit also day 5 because I'm a little behind on that, and then I'm going to go to class because today is the last day of class ever, sort of. I mean, we have one next week, but it's technically optional, and then because we have the final and it's gonna be online, so I don't know if I should just go to class because she might give extra credit. And honestly, this is like the class that I kind of need the extra credit in. I mean, I'm doing okay. Like, I still have like a great grade for it, but like, I still want to do really well. So if she's offering extra credit, then I'm like, okay, I should do this. So, that is the plan. So hopefully, but yeah, if not, then I have only the final next week for both days, which is which is Monday and Thursday, and then we are good to go. I just finished taking a shower. Okay, so I gotta go to school real quick, but I pulled out this shirt, which my parents just got, which you can't even tell because it's so dark on productive days, but my shirt basically says united together for one goal, and on the back, which you probably can see or which you can't see, I don't know, it says something else, but yeah, I'll figure it says world worth exploring. So I like this. This was like the one that I wanted to go and eat for this event. It's basically called Jovi JV Dunia, and I have like the invite somewhere over there, but I got it, and so I decided to wear this. It's not bad, except right here because of the vinyl, like where this is put on, especially the back. It's like I don't know, it's like a weird texture kind of thing, so it's not great, but it's okay. I decided to finally wear jeans because, you know, it's been a hot minute, and so I don't know, it's just crazy. And I didn't make my bed or anything, but it's okay because, you know what, we can have that day where we just go, everything's okay, it's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna like grab a quick lunch probably, or maybe to-go lunch, I'm not 100% sure, and then I got class, and then I gotta edit because I did not edit anything today, and it's just like, oh, I've just been like lazy, like really lazy, but it's okay. It's okay. Because if anybody wanted to know, this was the invite. When you open it, here's a back. It opens like this, and this one is actually in English. They had like a couple different languages. They had one in German, one in Spanish, English, Gujarati, Hindi. Like they had a bunch of them. This is the one that, depending on like where you're from, like where you live, also like what you're subscribed to. So mine's of course in English because I struggle. But this one says, "Welcome to a world beyond imagination." And then when you open it, it's like this whole letter right here. And then this was like the entire like contacts if you want to like look at it, and then things that are happening. And then this was, I believe, the official invite. So this one is actually in Gujarati, so it's basically the same thing. This one's a translated version, but I decided to keep this. I tend to keep invitations a lot. But this was the one, so basically you open it like this. It says, "Imagine a whole new world." And when you open it, it's like really pretty. You open it like these. I struggle with doing things one hand, but ta-da! Alright, so I'm struggling, clearly, but it just like has like a bunch of stuff and like information, like itinerary, and like things that we were going to do, but it's okay. So that was that. Right? And the other day I was just thinking about it, like, this is like where I get into like deep mode, like just like randomly thinking about it. I'm gonna put this away while I talk to you guys. But like it was just an interesting concept because like technically, like, you know, I've been in this like spiritual kind of thing for like my entire life, and it's basically like, you know, it is basically karma based, and what you do in this life is basically like discharge, and what you build beforehand is for like your like next life. So anything good you do, I mean, yeah, you do get parts of it sometimes here and there, but a lot of it is, you know, it's different. And I don't know exactly how I'm putting this at. I keep dropping this, but it's okay. Oh, okay, it's fine. So I just have, let's just stick this there. So I don't know, it was a weird concept for me to understand. Like sometimes when people ask me, it's like, what do you believe in? And I'm like, you know, are you like, they're like, are you Hindu or something? Or because like, I mean, I celebrate Christmas and everything too. Well, not exactly, but sort of. And it's like this weird, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but like I celebrate it because like the way I always say is like, you don't disregard any religion. Like everybody is right in their own viewpoints. Everybody has like, what you see is this way, what I see is something else. And so, you know, we can't, like, I can't see what's behind me. And I mean, I can't right now, but like, you know, it's like your view is like, you only see what your eyes let you to see. And so everybody has this cover. And I guess like, see how the world is, it's like, the world is a puzzle. And I get it. And it's like, there are so many different concepts of people, and it's, I guess like everybody interprets it in their own way. And you're just like, wow. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. I was just thinking back on it. It was like, just like, it was like really deep going on in my head. And I was just like, oh, whoa, this is crazy. But it's interesting. And I mean, it took me a while, and it still is taking me a while to like, you know, grasp and understand this concept. And I mean, I've been in this for like 25 years. Like, let's be real. But will I ever go take it away? Probably not. Like, no, not going to. But it is like, you know, an interesting concept, and how you're able to like, this like one thing can bring like, you know, different people from different parts of the world. Like this, like, it was like, I feel like a little bit of FOMO, like, I was like watching this thing like online and everything, and it was crazy because like, it was basically like the entire world was hosting it in like India, and it was just like this like place, and like, I was just like looking at it, like people's pictures and stuff, and it was honestly just like so much, like there was like joy and happiness, and like everybody around you, like you could see people like from crazy, it was just like, it was crazy, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. And like, and it's honestly like, you just wish you were there. And I kind of feel bad that I couldn't go, but you know, that's like also part of my karma too, is that there were things, it's not like, it's not really karma, but like we call it sanjogos, which is like basically these events that allow us to go there and doesn't allow us to go there. So until we are able to get rid of it, sometimes like, you know, you have that feeling and desire and hope to like, you want to go, and you should always keep that there, like never take that away. But sometimes we have these events or things in our hands that we cannot control, and we have to learn to accept that. And so for me, accepting that is very, very hard. Even to this day, like it's hard to accept, but I do try, so it's good. But like, that was like one of the things where I was just like, okay, you know, it's cool, it's cool. So I mean, I realized that, you know, maybe if I can't be there physically, like, you know, I can still like watch stuff online, which is wonderful about this technology and stuff, like, is that they are able to like, you know, share and stuff. And even if I wasn't able to watch it like live, like I could go back and watch it later, or see other people's like, you know, Snapchats or Instagram stories or whatever. Like some people would just like, you know, WhatsApp me messages or like pictures and videos, and it was amazing. Like my friends like would FaceTime, like, you know, would video chat with me, and I could see like it's and bits of it, and it was just amazing. It was like a wonderful thing, and it kind of felt like I was there. So when I got to like see all that, it was just like, okay, so it was good. But it's crazy because you're like, you know, there's these things where you have like two different spectrums. Like one is like, there's like clashes like everywhere you go, and then there's another side where, you know, there is humanity, there is people who like, you know, work together, and it becomes this like peaceful, wonderful gathering place. And so it's just, you have to look at the bright side of that, and it's crazy. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. This is like the real like like into it like kind of thing. Like earlier I had like, you know, inhale, and it was just crazy, and then I have this thing, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just getting to me, so it's cool. So I'm gonna pack my stuff and then go off to class, and then I think this is it. I don't think I'm gonna have any more spiels today. Later, if I do, then I'll insert them now, but if I don't, then, you know, I hope you guys have a good day 6. All right, bye.